Hey guys, it's Alistar here with a very special video. Now we are going into the top DeFi picks for the month of March, especially for you subscribers out there. Coming at you guys right now. And if you guys love this channel, then please consider hitting subscribe and click that like button as the algorithm of YouTube loves it. So let's get straight in to this video. And start with Cody. Now, Cody has a lot of news going through the Q1 of this year, and we can see that there is a very sharp increase going since we started trading this at the 0.03 or so level. Now, I remember actually getting in around the 2 level, but there's just a lot of news going for Cody in general, and we can see this easily going to the 50-cent level, to the $1.50 level in the next month or so. Now, why do I say this? They seem to have a very good range of news to get the hype going for people to absolutely spike the price of these types of DeFi picks, regardless of whether it is deserving of such a amount or not. Like I said, you could see this going to the 50 cent, then to the dollar mark, and easily to the $1.50 mark. Now, this is kind of looking at it from the perspective of looking at something like loopring and where loopring is in general. Now, as I said to you guys in the Sunday video, you guys got to note that news in general spikes this market, and Cody in general has a lot of news in Q1 still to come. So we could see this hitting the 50 to 70 cent mark, to the dollar mark, to the $1.50 mark, also very, very soon. Let's go on to the second one, Serum. Now, Serum is one that we've been trading in the group as well ever since its inception, and coming up to the mode where it actually got stuck. You guys will realize that Serum is an exchange coin. It's its own decentralized exchange that's in the market and is very underpriced. Now, if you guys remember the DeFi secret that I gave you guys, this is following it to the T. And we could see this hitting the $7 level to the $9 level very, very soon in the month of March. Now, the great thing about this is the ability for this to skyrocket in price discovery and to be in a position where sky's the limit for this as a decentralized exchange. As you guys saw, the other picks that we went into, like Uniswap and 1inch, have played out in this way as well. So you could see very, very big things for this in the near future. The next one that I've got for you guys is Kyber Network. Now, KNC is one that I have been trading over the past years, and was one that I held as a midterm pick a few years back in the last bull run. Now, this did tremendously in the last bull run, and it will continue to do so as a DeFi coin now coming into the future. Now, the all-time high was $6, and that was a very long time ago. Since then, it has gone DeFi. It has a very, very, very great resistance line right here, but once it passes that $2 mark, as you guys can see, it will go up to the $5 or so mark, and after that $5 to $6 or so mark, we have price discovery for something like Kyber Network. And like I said before, the people are looking for security here, and there is possibly no better pick in the DeFi space than Kyber Network because of the fact that it's been around for an extended period of time in comparison to the other DeFi picks that are a lot of speculation for the most part. Now, this is why I could see this very easily going to the $20 level after it passes this price discovery mark. It's just because this has withstood the test of time, and it is a very, very secure pick for a lot of people going forward. As you guys will note as well, this is a network, and this network has everything that you need on it. It has its own DAO. You can swap tokens on this exchange. It has different exchanges and companies support this, and it has been happening for an extended period of time since its inception before the bull market last time. Man, it's just there, right? It's in that position where it's just begging to go up. And I could see this finally hitting that range in March because of the fact it's gone DeFi, because it's withstood the test of time, because it's got a lot of total volume as well as transactions, as well as, most importantly, like I said, the security behind it to become that kind of coin. Now, all of these different exchanges and companies support this, and it has been happening for an extended period of time since its inception before the bull market last time. And again, because of this, because of staking, because of its partnership, because of all of the things that make this a very, very awesome decentralized economy, you could see this going up easily to the $20 mark. So be looking out for huge things in the Kyber network very, very soon. So let's go on to the next one. And Kusama has absolutely skyrocketed. As you guys know, the first time that I brought this up was in one of the first videos at around about the $95 mark. Now this has almost tripled your money since that time, and it is going up significantly in this time as well. So not only does it have the tokenomics of having a very, very low supply and a market cap that's going exponentially higher, it's also partnered with the DOT ecosystem, and it's the network that they use to test on. So it is a very, very important part of this ecosystem, and it allows the things to go forward almost like a testnet to bring it live into use for people. So this is very, very awesome in general, and you guys can do the research, you guys can do the tokenomics, you guys can look into this. But like I can see right now, once it gets past this level, which it has just done so, this will easily go up to the $300, then to the $500 mark in the very, very near future. And that is because this has a lot going for it, and it will be in price discovery at this point. So see big things for Kusama in the very near future. And like I said before to you guys and girls, all it takes is one or two small parts of news to pump these coins like crazy. There will be a lot of you wondering, like, how can something that is 20 cents go to $1.50? But like I said, all it takes is news. And if this can get from the very low levels of the 91 cent mark just over a year ago, then easily this is able to hit the $500 level, and this is easily able to hit the $1.50 level. So let's go on to Tether. And Tether is one that I've brought up, and we have been trading ever since the $19 mark, if I remember correctly. It has gone up, come back down, and we are still seeing the same type of trading going on, as you guys can see there, with these very, very big volatility marks going up and downward in price volatility, making this still a trade coin going forward. So because this is still a trade coin going forward, it is going to be harder to get to these higher levels, and we can see continuous ups and downs going on with this. However, once it gets past this mark, either in market cap or just where the BTC price or the USDT price goes past this, we could see some very huge price action to that $100 mark for Tether, and I believe that it will see this in the next month. Now this is because, of course, we are going in, placing it with the circulating supply and total supply, which has almost dried up in general. When that happens, there will be no more, which means scarcity, and that should be enough to propel this up to higher levels. As you guys can see right here as well, the BTC price is holding it down as well, which means that kind of sucks for this. If we see major price action with the Bitcoin comparative, which we already have, then there will be more likely a sell down before a price spike up. However, we could see huge things from this in the coming month towards that $50, which we nearly hit, and then the $100 mark in the next couple of months. So look for big things from Tether. Now is the last one, and the last one that I want to cover is Dogecoin, for the fact that a lot of you out there have been asking about Dogecoin in general. So where can we see this going in March? I could see this propelling to the 10-cent mark if it doesn't hit that before March hits. Now, the reason I say this is because this is highly undervalued for its ranking in general and just where it's at in general in comparison to these other picks that I've given you guys today, but also the picks in general for security that I've mentioned in the previous week's videos. You guys can see that Dogecoin has had a very, 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 very large run up, but not to the point of price discovery again. As you guys can see, the Bitcoin comparative is spiking higher at this point than now, where the USDT price is actually taken over because it is within the top 20. And trading volume increase is less significant than was needed for this, but if you guys compare it to the price where it first came about, you can see that it was around nearly 7 or so years ago. I actually remember this at the very, very, very low levels, I think around 1 here. So that is a percentage by far of a pent of its price action. So this was back in the time where people started to kind of joke about it. And when that happened, years back, after the main coins had kind of come and the first batch of these strange altcoins that were kind of funny came about, they had next to no price. As you guys can see there, it is 1000x, 10,000x since that all-time low. It's hit some very, very, very huge highs, and like I said, hitting that 10-cent mark is not beyond this at all. Something with this type of security, whether it is a joke coin or whatever it is, cannot be understated. It has been around now 6 years at that low, and it just withstands the test of time in terms of security, which is something that the top entrepreneurs in the world, as well as the just best and most wealthy people, look for first with any investment choice that they make. And because this is still within the top 20, we could see this going to the 10-cent level very soon, and even the 15 to 20-cent level going forward. So, see big things for Dogecoin in the next few months. So, question for you guys and girls. What do you guys think of the channel in general? Can I spice things up a little bit for this coming March? How can I make this content better for you guys and girls so you profit in the best ways possible going forward into the third month of the year? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know your guys' thoughts on what you guys think Dogecoin will do in the next month. It is very important because I know a lot of you out there love Dogecoin in general, just like I do, looking up those memes every now and again, and also sticking in to the content on this channel. And if you guys like this, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, make sure you guys check out the other social media because TikTok is booming right now, and I will catch you guys for the next video soon.